Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. This is John with Tommy's Top Picks. I am here to open, not a whole case, mind you. I'm just going to show you opening the case, but a single box of EVR. This comes courtesy of Rudy, as you can maybe tell if you know what his kits are. This beautiful mat here came from him. Super excited to have this. I'm a fan of mats. I probably spent too much on mats when I first started. Now I want a little more diversity of mats. Most of them were Tales of Aria ones. I just like the art of Tales of Aria, honestly, so I got really excited. I have one Prism one. I think I have four Tales of Aria ones. So now I have this EVR one. So I have a few mats, more than a few, and I like them. I shouldn't have spent so much on Tales of Aria because I kind of want to go backwards and get some of the older sets, but whatever, it's fine. This one's gorgeous. Came with the kit. I was going to get the kit anyways because I'm a Rudy Gem Keeper member, whatever they call that. So I try to do the kits every time because I save a few bucks, get a few extras. Here, actually, hold on a second. I'll show you the promos that came with it. It was the ones he revealed. Can't reach. Can I reach? Let's see. Yeah, here we go. If you're curious, this is the even bigger than that foil full art promo, and it's one of each color. That's what comes with the Rudy kit. And then actually, since I had it in the same pile, this is in the swing. It's not a full art, but it is a foil, and it's an alt art. So this is a warrior attack reaction. This came from, was it Team Covenant? That's right. So I also get the Team Covenant kit, and it looks like they gave me four of these, which somehow I didn't realize. I thought I only had three, but that's fine. I'll take four. I wonder if that was an accident. Yeah. Sorry guys if I got an extra. Sorry if someone out there only got two. Let me know. Maybe I'll send it to you. Well, I would happily send it to you if you can confirm it somehow, which I don't know how you do. So anyways, let's go ahead and jump into this box of EVR. This opening goes out to our patron David. He reached out and said, I want to see more EVR. So I am happy to oblige. I told him I'd get it this weekend because the tracking said this weekend, and then it showed up on my door today. So, I'll go ahead and crack a box and put it up there so you can enjoy watching me open some EVR. I actually don't need, I don't think, anything in here except for the stalagmite. So let's hope we get the stalagmite out of this case. I'll probably do these as the background to the market updates over the next few weeks. Maybe if someone wants to buy a box, I'll open a box for them. Oh, look how easy. I've never actually done that, I don't think, where I just like crack it. I know a lot of people do that. I like using the blade, but it's absolutely not necessary. That just cracks so smoothly. It's almost as satisfying as the blade. Not quite, almost. Anyways, so yeah, I use those as the background. I do enjoy opening this product. Ooh, I just tore that right off by accident. Look at that. Okay, fine then. It's fine. I was gonna take them out anyways. All right, let's not toss these. Yeah, getting better. Boy, I opened that ARC box for the market update, and it does not compare. These are so much better to open. They just feel better to open. So let's get in here. Let's see what we get. What's your favorite card from this set? Anyone have a particular thing that they love and desire or really like to show off? Who knows? Maybe we'll get lucky and get some of that full art. Oh, that's not even the foil. I just thought it was. Oh, this is probably my favorite full art. Or, foil in this set. Just the way the sun looks in that foiling. Super nice. All right, rare and rare. But yeah, we've been playing a lot of games, so I apologize for a little bit less content, just the mail day stuff and whatever. For me, a lot of games going on, a lot of practice. I'm feeling pretty good about my deck. I'm running Dash. I went Dash, and then I switched to Briar for the first Pro Quest. Did not do well. Went back to Dash, figured out a way to play it. Plays very different than what I'm used to. So I'm kind of pleased with it, though. And I'm going to take it to the second one next week. So next week will be our second Pro Quest. We have a bunch of stuff going on. Tommy did a little bit better. If you listen to the podcast, you know. I'm not sure what he's bringing, if he's still bringing Starvo. I think he is. But I'm not 100% sure if he's fully committed to that or if he's going to try to switch it up. There's a nice foil rare, Life of the Party. Even bigger than that, an Emeritus. We did a Blitz last night. That was fun. We'll talk more about it at the podcast, I imagine. But that was a good time. A lot of our Discord members are there. Our locals are also in our Discord for the most part. And it was a good time. We had a lot of fun. I played Icelander. I only won one game with it because I don't know how to play it yet. I'm trying to figure it out. And it was the new person who didn't know how to play and only had the pre-con Briar deck from nice Majestic. Although I'm pretty sure this is one of the cheapest Majestics. I'm pretty sure it's under $1. The market is definitely settling out. But yeah, Icelander's interesting and fun. I think once I grasp how to play it, I'll be better with it. I played an extra game after, and one of our other members of our local, kind of group and shop crowd pointed out a move. It was at the end. It was a mirror match against another Icelander. He had 4. I think it was 4-4. Yeah, I think it was 4-4 at that point. And he swung at me with something, and I was like, "Oh, I think I'm dead." And he looked over my shoulder to this other guy that was there, a buddy of ours, and he's like, "Or you could just kill him." And he pointed out that I still had my boots, and so I did, and it worked. But that is not something that happens very often. I don't know how to pull that off. I'm not very good at Wizard in the whole kind of playing instant speed when you don't play instant speed stuff. I'll figure it out. I'll get there. Definitely having some fun with that on Felt Table today, and that has gone pretty well. So I fully expect that I'll get it eventually. But for now, still in learning mode. Dash I feel pretty strong on, although I will tell you, don't tell anyone. Scariest matchup, freaking Rhinar. Holy crap, Rhinar just kicks my butt. I got to get some reps in against that. I'm not sure how to do it. I'm not sure against a human player I can do it. The bots on Felt Table, they're not really smart enough to handle how she sets up. Whereas the one human matchup I had against someone who's been on some of our videos, that basically went horribly, and I died horribly, and just broke my deck, broke everything I do, smashed my face, prevented me from blocking. It was just all the bad things. It was the worst matchup. So that does scare me, because I hear Rhinar's pretty viable into this meta. Ooh, there we go, cold foil. I've gotten that one, I want to say 3 times now. I think it has been 3 times I've gotten that, maybe twice. Yeah, maybe twice, and then I bought one because I might have bought when I went and bought all of them for when they were like $2 or $3 each. I might have bought one before I got my first one, and then I got my first one, and then just that one, something like that. But yeah, quite a few of those. Ooh, this round's on me in foil. So there's our foil, and then a dupe, and same color. Oh wow, that's weird. So foil. Oh hey, on camera, triple Majestic pack. Look at that. I don't know if that's the first on camera, because I know some people were trying to do this, but I just frickin' did it. Boom. Gotta timestamp that. 8 minutes and 30 seconds. Triple Majestic pack. Everyone said it was possible, and I just did it. Wow. How lucky. How lucky is that? That is cool. Alright, well, this was a win regardless of what happens from here. That is cool. That is one of the things about this. There's just a lot of spice in here. I know people are like, oh, just buy the singles, whatever. And that's fine. I get it. But if you like opening packs, it's a good set to open. It's a fun set to open. It's fun to physically open the packaging because the paper tear. And then the hits are just, they're just well spread out. You get some good stuff. I know, I just repeat myself because I really do like this set a lot. Boy, that was awesome. I'm so stoked. Now all I need is like a Pummel full art or something, or the Fable. I've never pulled a Fable. That would be amazing in this package if I pulled a Fable here. We shall see. Rare and rare. But yeah, but the meta is shaking out. So I would say the Blitz meta is a lot of fun, a lot of variable. I think there's definitely like tier 0, right? Like Benji is godly. Who else is really godly in tier 0 right now? Probably, I haven't seen anyone play Kasai. I imagine Kasai is pretty good with the new specialization. there's definitely some, so you have your classics, right? Your Kanos are still good, I imagine, although I have not seen that played. Kano's still good. Oh, another Majestic. Ooh, this is a hot box. Look at that. Miraging Metamorph. Let's see. There's a Kano, Ira, and then I think Ira's basically replaced by Benji at this point. Because Benji's like super combo. I think this is really good in this. We have a couple people playing it at the Blitz, and you can basically second turn kill on it. So that's really good. This is a hit, although it is a common. So I think there's a couple of different characters that are just like, we just kill you right away. That's it. Game over. Icelander can't stand up to that stuff. Icelander's a more kind of like a fun to play, into just general gameplay. It's not like a competitive thing. It's interesting to play, but it's definitely not competitive. It takes a lot more effort to get it working. So I think there's a lot of fun stuff happening in the Blitz space. Obviously, CC is where it's at, and a lot of people are spending their time practicing, and we are starting to see the results. Oh, by the way, saw some stats. Actually, let me see if I can find it real quick. I know it's over in the Fab channel in our Discord, so I can pull that up really quick, hopefully. But they came out with the stats for what happened over the first... wow, I can't find it. How is that possible? Week 1, here we go. Yeah, the Week 1 ProQuest results. Really cool. I think the biggest factors were that obviously Bravo was a huge influence on the meta, but not end-all be-all. In fact, the conversion factor for the decks that got to, I think it was top 8 versus the number of decks in the running. So if you had like 50 people playing and 5 of them made it, that's a 10% conversion ratio, right? Into the top 8. So that was an interesting and telling statistic, which I was very curious about because I was thinking, okay, there was a few prisms, but they didn't seem like they were top tier. They weren't hitting the wins as much. Turns out they did hit a few wins, which I just somehow missed it. But they also have a pretty good conversion ratio. But best conversion ratios are actually in this order. Starvo, obviously number 1. Part of that is just new and people don't know how to fight it yet. I think that will change. Number 2 was actually Chain. Okay, so for number of people playing Chain, a larger percentage ended up in that top 8 than anyone but Starvo. And then the third thing is was an unexpected at Oldham, which I think makes sense. Like when I was thinking of, a second cold foil. This is an awesome box. This is an awesome box. This is a win. So yeah, I mean, Oldham makes sense thinking about going into the meta. I just don't know, like, is that going forward? Will that work? Does that hold up? I don't know. And then of what I was calling tier 1 in the Discord, and Thunderquake, full art. Another nice hit. Guess that goes there, right? Ugh, jeez. That is crazy. The second tier was Viserai, Briar, and then Prism, in that order. So the full list of like conversion ratio is first Starvo, then Chain, then Oldham, then Briar, then Prism, then Briar, Viserai, Briar, then Prism. So that is pretty interesting, like data to look at. Oh my god, a second Majestic foil? I didn't even know you could get 2 in a box. That's a good one to get to. It looks beautiful. That's wild. This is a crazy box. All right, I'm excited. So yeah, I mean, there's some really cool stuff going on here with the meta and how it's playing out. With that kind of a mix overall, you're gonna have Starvo, Chain, Oldham, right? So you have 2 Guardians at the top. And then you have your classic Runeblade interaction. I guess we can call it Flesh and Guardian now because 2 are at the top. Is that how it works? No, it's still Flesh and Runeblade. It's fine. Runeblade. Then we have Viserai, Briar, so 2 of the Runeblades, and then Prism is still up there, still playing. And she did end up taking wins, more wins actually than the. Starvo. Prism was second, and it was a very distant second. And then I think Viserai and Chain were tied for third or something like that. Oldham did not take any top one. So your conversion ratio tells you one thing, and then your win rate tells you another. So it is interesting, especially considering how much everyone was talking about having to play into Prism. So people were ready for Prism, and she still performed that well. That does mean something. That says something. Another Majestic. Holy crap. David, I have to say thank you, sir, for convincing me to open this box. I hope you're enjoying this content. I am definitely enjoying creating it for you. Holy shit. This is amazing. But yeah, so the meta is looking really interesting. I do like that there's 6 very serious heroes. They're no joke heroes up there in the running. I do like that they kind of, like, say Oldham becomes very popular because it plays into Starvo very well, and people master kind of piloting it and it starts winning. Well, there's ways to counter Oldham's, right? And so it gives you a rotating format for the next few months, competitions, etc., as people try to figure out what the meta will be going into the competition they go to. Up until, I imagine, the Pro Tour, right? And was that May? So, foil rare, which is good, but after everything else, how good? I don't know. That's a hell of a box. There's a pile of Majestics there. I'm gonna count these up. We'll have to see. We'll do the price check. I wasn't going to. I was just gonna open this for fun, but this is too good not to price check. Now, all right. Well, unless there's last pack magic and I pulled the Fable and lose my damn mind, I think this was a win anyways. So let's see what we got here. But yeah, I'm enjoying the meta. I'm enjoying playing into it. I'm enjoying learning about it. I'm enjoying learning the new decks. Having a fun time playing the games. Seismic Stir. And, oh, another Majestic. Holy crap. All right, let me just count these out here real quick. So I definitely have a foil rares in here. 1, we'll put them in a separate pile. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so that's within the normal average. There's the foil rares that were throwing me off there. And then 2 cold foils. And obviously the full art, which you get in most boxes. And the foil token. It is definitely not a bad box. This is excellent. All right, I'll be right back with some price checks. All right, we're back. I got excited because a triple Majestic box is something to get excited about, but the overall value of the box was not as great as I'd hoped. It's okay though. We still have fun and get cards we like. So let's start out with Blood on Her Hands, $6.99. It's one of the bigger hits. Then we have Skull Crushers going for $2.10. Miraging Metamorph is the big hit at $10.65. Battering Bolt, is $6.47. This round on me non-foil is just $1.50. This round on me rainbow foil is $6.94. Another one of the big hits. Thunderquake Extended Art is only going for $1.40, which is fine because it's the rare one, right? That's not the Majestic Extended Art, which is the big hit. And then the 2 cold foils, Amulet of Haven Call is $2.49, and the Amulet of Ignition is $4.87. The cold foils are obviously still going for very cheap values. If you're a collector, you probably already have your set, and then there's just excess, and people aren't using them, so they're not iconic, so I get that. I'm actually curious about the print runs on all these things, because if you print too many of the cold foils, it defeats the idea that they're rare, right? And that is something that James White has continued to say, that they're rare, and, like genuinely rare and special because they just don't have that many of them. But there was a lot of different cold foils in this set. But how many of each, right? That's a question. But I know just from my few box openings, like I said, I already have 3 of these. So some of them just aren't that rare, I would imagine. I'm curious which is the rarest, or obviously Deja Vu is probably the most sought after because of its functionality, and the price reflects that. But I'm curious, like, kind of what the print runs are and the set number and that sort of thing. I think that's a really interesting factor. But guess what, guys? I still opened a triple Majestic pack on camera! That was very exciting. I'm very happy about that. I am probably not the first person to do that, because I know people were like doing mass box opening trying to get that done, but I managed to do it. So hey, that's pretty cool. That is a good Friday evening. So I hope you enjoyed the content. If you like this stuff, hit that subscribe button, click the bell, get notifications. Let me know what else I should open, what would be fun to watch. And until next time, have a good one.